Right, we are making an sports car, and to be more specific, an JDM sports car. So think like your GTRs, your Supras, your RX-7s, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to want to go ahead and set the year correctly. Somewhere between like very late 90s and very early 2000s. That's the area you want to go for. So I'm just going to go with 96. Yeah, why not? Pick yourself a blob. Yeah, you'll do. It's even got 90s JDM coupe in the name. It's just, its body was built for this job. So it's all your standard stuff. Longitudinal engine. Yes, right, the engine. Arguably the most important part of any sports car. And if it's like a mid-90s JDM sports car, that means it's got to be hilariously overbuilt and super high-tech for the time. So you can go with either an 4-cylinder engine or an 6-cylinder engine. All the high-tech materials, just crank the quality slider on just about everything. We'll go with 3-litre inline 6. Yeah, that'll do. Right, crank, conrods, pistons, just pick the strongest thing you can. Max the quality. Yes. Variable valve timing and lift, very high-tech engine, twin turbo, of course, boost control. Now the most important step when making said JDM engine is the horsepower number. You must not, I repeat, must not exceed 276 horsepower, because every Japanese sports car at this time made 276 horsepower. And why? Because of the gentleman's agreement. You see, in the late 80s, all the Japanese car companies got into a room, and one of them said, "Fellas, our horsepower numbers are getting out of hand, and car accidents are on the rise." And then one of them said, "We need to limit our cars to 276 horsepower. I don't know why they chose that number specifically. "And not a single horse more." And so every Japanese sports car from then on officially had 276 horsepower. Except in 2004 when Honda stabbed everyone in the back and dropped the Honda Legend, which had 296 horsepower. You rat bastards. So seeing as this engine is between that gap of like late 80s to 2004 when Honda stabbed everyone in the back, the bastards, this is a 276 horsepower engine. But we can come back and tune this later. I've got some plans for this engine. There we go, 276 horsepower on the nose. Right, naming your engine, very simple. Pick 2 letters at random, doesn't matter which. Let's go with, yeah, those 2. And then the size of the engine, this is a 3-litre engine, so we'll put 30, yes, and then a dash, and then pick like a random feature on the car, doesn't matter what. Like this car's got a single exit exhaust, yep, then we'll acronymize that, SE for single exit, and this is a twin turbo model, so put TT. And there you go, that's how every Japanese company names their engines. Let's have a listen to it. Yeah, it's an engine. Right, onto bodywork. Morph to taste. Right, colour. It was the 90s, so nothing had an interesting colour, so you can have like black, blue, red, grey or white. That's about your colour selection you're allowed. Right, your front end, just put a bunch of blobs everywhere. Here's something like this. It's coming together. Some lights in there. Can you tell what it is yet? Seeing as we ripped off a design for the front, we'll do the same for the rear. Such an original design. How does he do it? Yeah, how original does that look? Sure to stick ye old Japanese plate on the back. And of course, like every 90s Japanese sports car, it's got to have a big wing on the back. There we go, now it looks the part. Right, interior. Just make it out of like cheap shit plastic. You're not buying this for the interior. So that door lines up on that side, but it doesn't, whatever. Stick some sporty looking seats in the front. There we go. Token seats in the back, so we can advertise it as a 4-seater car, even though it very obviously cannot fit 4 people inside of it. Yeah, those can fit in there. Yeah, you can fit in here if you like chop your legs off. Wipers, another wiper, and aerial. Right, drivetrain stuff. It can go with rear-wheel drive if you want to go down that boring sports car route, but this is a super high-tech Japanese sports car, so we're going to go with all-wheel drive. A 6-speed manual, some vented brake discs on the car. We don't have electric steering, that's high-tech. Traction control and ABS, that's high-tech. Advanced 90s safety, high-tech. Steve Jobs is spinning in his grave. This car is so high-tech. Active sport and active everything. The technology. We have technology. And you just whack a sport preset on it. Like I said, she's almost finished. Stick on a cheeky little hood scoop, why not? It's got like the front end of like a really crap knockoff Supra, and the back is like an R34. What an original design. Right, all we've got to do now, give it a name. So the front end is like a knockoff Supra, so we'll call this the Super. The back end is like Skyline, so we'll call it the, instead of sky we'll have night, instead of line we'll have curve. Yes, the Super Night Curve. What a stupid name. Let's get a nice wacky 90s font, dude. That one. Yes. Night Curve. Oh yeah, put like a bunch of like extra letters in, like GTSR turbo. That is exactly the kind of name you get off a 90s sports car from Japan. So we've got to badge that up on the rear, in red font no less. Nice. And you know what? I think we're done. And if you follow this tutorial exactly to a T, you should now have in front of you your Super Night Curve GTSR Turbo JDM thing. Well done you. Approximate cost, is that to build one car or for the actual like cost of the car? 6.7 grand, I'm not selling the car for that. I want 635 million. Yeah, who's gonna buy that? No one. Day ruined. Right, it's exported. I feel a toge race coming on. Right, ladies and gents, say hello to the Super Night Curve and its opponent, the Supra. Let's do this. The speed! Oh no, he's crashed! Well, that was a bit of a crap race. Yeah, give it more revs, that'll fix the problem. Idiot. Shut up! Let's try that again. No, he's just done the exact same thing again. Maybe we start the race from here, he won't crash. Right, take 3. This is much more like it. His cars should perform similarly. Oh God! That thing just takes off. Yes. Oh, no! Oh, I popped his tyre. Oh, no, he's spun. But he can keep going. Oh, he's spun again. Man, you suck at this. No, now he's going back up the hill. Okay, well, I guess it's a race to the top then. Come on, the speed, the velocity, the movement. Oh, God! Come on, get past him. Come on, damn it. Oh, no. Oh, come on, the speed. Oh, God, I think I've got it right. I think the Supra won that one. Dickhead. Supra. And by the power of editing, it's now magically daytime. Wow. But yes, this car does handle well, yes. I give it a yes out of 10. Bro, it's like magic. You do whatever you want and it just like corrects itself. Go, gadget, ejecto interior. Well, this version of the Night Curve is a bit crap at beating the regular Supra in the toge. But I've got a trick up my sleeve. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the Night Curve Big Turbo Edition. And by Big Turbo Edition, I really do mean it. Look at the absolute size of that turbo. It's like half the size of the engine almost. It's huge. I literally just kept the stock engine. I just put a big single turbo on it. It makes like 2,000. I'll put a graph on screen. I also took the liberty of turning up all the turbo noises in the files, which seems to have just made the whine louder. That's not going to get annoying at all. I'll give him a bit of a head start. The speed! Oh my god! So the turbo doesn't come on until like 8,000 RPM. What a machine! This should make absolute mincemeat of a regular Supra. Yes, there you go. Have it, mate. Get fast! Oh. The Supra is dead! I want to take this thing to like grid map, see what kind of speed this thing can do. Bro, this ain't my Supra. Knock off, get out of here. I forgot the bloody picture. 80, 190, 200, 210, 220. Jesus Christ, this thing can shift. Come on. 290? Oh my god, the speed. What a machine. Let's do a quick flyby shot. Here it comes. The speed. What kind of MPGs it's getting at this speed? We're at like 16 miles a gallon. At full load, at like max RPM, at 300 miles an hour. That's better than a Veyron. Why didn't Bugatti just make this? With the absolute volume of that turbo glass sound. Yeet! Oh my god! You know, and the engine still runs, even though it's bent. That's Japanese reliability for you. Right, let's take him to the track. First, in the Supra. 117.9. That's the time to beat. I have a feeling this may just beat it. 116.5. Bro, it actually beat it by almost a whole second. That's not bad. Alright, let's get the big turbo on and smash straight into that time. Here we go. It's really hard to keep this thing in the range of the turbo because the range of the turbo is so small. Oh, speed. Oh god. Oh, the brakes. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Yeah, like almost 10 times the horsepower just to go 10 seconds faster. Was it really worth it? Absolutely.
Subscribe to